Okay, guys, so we are here with our second Facebook Live. And what I'm doing is today I'm sharing day 2. Maybe we'll go to day 3 of my 21-day challenge. So actually right now I'm on day 11. And what I think I'm going to wind up doing is I think I'm going to wind up doubling up on some of these videos. But right over here, we're just going to talk about the things that I gave on day 2, which was last Tuesday, July 17th. And I've got some notes over here, and I've got some thoughts that I just wanted to share with you guys as well. So anyway, for those who don't know, I'm playing this game, Give3, where every single day I need to give 3 things away. And I'm also sharing, the game that I'm playing with different people. So Tuesday morning, I wake up and my wife was leaving for work, and she's like, "I'm borrowing your traveling mug." So bang, right off the bat, I know this is one really easy give that I'm going to be able to get. And so one of the first things I did was I zipped over to Target and I picked her up a travel mug. So that was super, super duper easy. And interestingly enough, on my way out the door, I ran into a neighbor. And my neighbor was, having a conversation with me and mentioning that her garage door opener broke. And then I'm like, all right, great, we got another one, So we just added that to the list and added that to the shopping list. Just little things I could get people and let them know that I was thinking about them. So this actually comes, this sort of brings up one insight that I've had throughout this whole process. And it's kind of like this idea that when you give something to somebody, it's not about you at all. And what I used to do in the past is when I would give something to someone, they say thank you, and I would say something like, "Oh, don't worry about it, no issue," or like it's not a big deal, and I'd kind of downplay it. But instead, what I realized is that if it's really about the other person, the best thing to do is to, instead of saying no problem, is to say for you, anything, or I've been looking for, an excuse to do something nice for you. Because, from the mentality that it's all about them, all of these other things become important. When you give a gift, you want to make sure that there's wrapping paper and it's got a bow on it. And you just want to make it as good as possible so it just lands as well as possible. And so that's a really awesome thing that I didn't realize, and I feel like we all get caught up with this idea of, I think we give ourselves, we get in our own head about giving. I know for me, it was this big thing people had said, I think growing up, somewhere I had heard if you're giving, your left hand should not know what your right hand is giving. And I think what that was supposed to mean is don't get an ego, while you're giving, which is definitely true. But I think that, I was misinterpreting it, and I was misinterpreting it by trying to devalue myself when really I had nothing to do with it. It's all about, the person who's receiving something. And so it's interesting, and for, folks who are, paying attention and watching this, I'd ask you guys to try that on and see, see what you think, about it. So anyway, I gave 2 other gives during the day. Actually, one of the gives that I love is invitations. So one thing that I did was I invited a few more friends to join me at a party that I was throwing at my place. And they both said yes, so that was awesome. And the other thing was I noticed that a friend's daughter had a GoFundMe.com campaign going on. Her daughter has leukemia, and so I gave to that. And I'm actually going to have a link in somewhere, with that campaign. So in case any of you guys, want to join with that, you can as well. So I think that's going to be it for today. And then tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll hop on live again, and I'll make sure that I update you guys on my day 3. Just really quickly, because I have some notes here that I just want to make sure that we got. We talked about presentation. We talked about making sure that it's all about the other person. All right, cool. Well, I see Michelle, Danielle, I don't know who else is here, Megan. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everybody else, I hope you guys get something out of this. And see you soon. See you tomorrow.